And that, of course, would tie in nicely with, of course, the beginning of hurricane season. We always think better to buy before the adrenaline is flowing. Probably within about a day, there'll be the first cone, not for our area, but for the Eastern Pacific. And the first cone for what we call the Atlantic Basin, that is the Caribbean, the Gulf, and the Atlantic, will probably come out about maybe by the end of the week. We'll talk more about that. No immediate concern for the first coast. We're looking at the bank. Blue skies off to the east of us, but I'm mainly focused actually on the parking lots. Because we continue with graduations downtown at the arena. And although it's hot, at least walking to and fro, we don't have any thunderstorms. Any thunderstorms into the downtown area, probably not until 7 o'clock, if at all. Showing you the bigger picture because it has been a stormy afternoon from Macon to Atlanta. In fact, for a while this afternoon, there was a tornado warning in effect very near the airport there at Peachtree. The bulk of that line will pass off to the north, but the southern fringes of that later on tonight will get close to those of you in Ware, Pierce, and Brantley County. And then so this is sort of one animal we're watching. That's the strongest. And then another area of showers and thunderstorms farther down to the south, beginning to put out some lightning. And so therefore, of course, we can call them thunderstorms. We'll zoom in a little bit closer. So these scattered showers and thunderstorms are heading toward the northeast. You can see them already over Columbia, southwestern Baker, Union, and Bradford. They're going to continue to slowly work to the northeast. Here's a sea breeze. Nothing happening with the sea breeze yet, but where these two combine might cause for a brief pickup in thunderstorms. But that wouldn't even get into probably southern southwestern Duval and northwestern Clay until about 6:30 or so. The stronger event we're watching farther out to the west, but notice even at 7 o'clock tonight, still well off to the west and southwest of Waycross. So I think you folks by 8 o'clock tonight over southeast Georgia will start to deal with at least watching those thunderstorms, but that will be again after 8 o'clock tonight. It might be most of your thunderstorms over southeastern Georgia between 8 and 11 o'clock tonight. Here's another way to look at it. There it goes marching over southeastern Georgia as the storms popping up over northeastern Florida pretty much fall apart. Tomorrow looks like a very similar day. There will be scattered thunderstorms, more to the south and more to the north. But then that thunderstorm activity becomes widespread as we head into Thursday. So there will be thunderstorms around tomorrow, only impacting 40% of us. By Thursday, that front that we've been talking about all week long, it's going to be closer. Thunderstorms will be on the increase. Looks like the stormiest day of the week still will be Friday. Some of those thunderstorms could linger into the evening, and Friday's our highest risk of possibly some damaging winds, so possibly some severe thunderstorms. But remember, that's arriving with technically a cool front. And maybe you won't call it cooler, but I do think it's going to be more pleasant. That is, it will not be as humid, and we'll have a lull in thunderstorms, at least for Saturday and Sunday.